Baseball is back. Welcome, everyone, to our special opening day edition of Baseball Tonight. Delighted to bring it to you. This is Carl Ravitch getting you set for the long season ahead. Up next, the San Diego Padres meeting the Colorado Rockies. Let's compare the men taking the ball for their teams today. Jake Peavy will get the start for the Padres. Peavy was sensational in 2004. In just his second full season in the bigs, the 23-year-old finished with a 15-6 record and a National League leading ERA of .227. Joe Kennedy gets the call. He'll be his opposite for the Rockies. Now we'll take you out to John Miller and Joe Morgan. They are in Colorado, live from Coors Field. Fellas?
Now from the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, ESPN welcomes you to Coors Field. We're set to bring you exciting Major League Baseball action. It is opening day around Major League Baseball. Baseball's new year. And here we go again. Everybody with a clean slate and filled with high hopes, hoping to do better. Today, it's the San Diego Padres taking on the Colorado Rockies. Hello, everyone. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joe, as the Padres take the field behind us, what do you make of their chances in this ballgame?
Well, some people don't like the unbalanced schedule, but I'm not one of them. It really gives the club a chance to get familiar with the opponents that really mean something. It allows old rivalries to thrive and fosters new ones. The key for them is to play their game, control the pace and the flow, and they should be fine.
Joe Kennedy will be doing the pitching. Last year, he was a 9-game winner. Well, we're just about ready to get going. First pitch is upcoming, so let's get ready for baseball on ESPN. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a big curveball in there. 0-1. Here it comes. This is too low for a ball. 1-1.
The harder you throw the curveball with great rotation, the more it rolls off the table. That one went straight down. Good pitch.
Now here's a swing, and the ball hit well down the left field line. It may have a chance. And foul.
Back to the bench, Burrow.
The 1-2 pitch.
Oh, and I don't think this batter
Back to the bench, Burrow.
This one swung on and hit in the air. And it's back and over his head and should be good enough for extra bases. The throw to third.
We've talked about it before. That first at bat can really set the tone for the rest of the game. And he pulls in with a double leading off the ball game.
Now let's take a look at the batting order for the Padres. Brian Giles is hitting third in the order. No outs, runner at second. First pitch done. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to the plate.
John could be the start of something big here. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and they've got something cooking now. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Now let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. Runners at the corners with nobody out. First pitch. This one's to the right side of the third. And foul. He delivers.
Oh, watch out here. A fastball coming, but
You're an easy out, Giles.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Tell it goodbye. A 3-run homer.
Kazon will show us a look here at the four-seam fastball. You'll see him trying to keep the ball down in the zone to prevent a possible home run, but the hitter was just too good.
Yeah, he's really good. He went down and just launched it.
He sure did, and let me tell you, that's not an easy ball to drive out of the ballpark, but he did it.
Phil Nevin comes up to the plate now. Last year he finished with 26 homers. In his career, he has slugged .486. First pitch is a curveball high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch, waved at and missed. 1-1.
Hey, Nevin, you're overrated.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing on a liner toward first. Helton lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Helton with a terrific reaction to get the glove on that one.
But John, most of the time a defensive play is a matter of reaction. You have to have good reaction just to make these types of plays.
First pitch to him.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Curveball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, one thing about moving the ball down and in, the guy's not going to hurt you there. The worst he's going to do is hit a ground ball to the side.
And a big 2-0 cut there, but he missed it. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes. Low for a ball, and he's got a real hitter's count here. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here he comes. The breaking ball is swung on and missed. 3-2.
How about a pop-up? Let's go.
This is the payoff pitch coming. Swung on and missed.
He was looking for a fastball, John. He got a changeup. He got right through it, strike 3. Man, it was a good battle, but the pitcher finally got him, but it took 6 pitches to do it.
Yeah, the guy had a pretty determined bat up there, but this guy's got pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Dave Roberts comes back here. Last season he hit 4 out of the park. He had 35 RBIs last year. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. On the way. Grounded back to the mound. Miles is there. And he throws on the first. And the side is out. Check out that first on the replay. It was a close kill.
Man, that was a close play at first. A lot of times umpires are listening to what they hear first. The ball hitting the mid or the foot hitting the bag. That time the ball clearly beat him.
The San Diego Padres break through with 3 runs here and open up a 3-run lead. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres on top 3-0. Jake Peavy is going to be the pitcher in this one. He was a 15-game winner last year. First pitch on the way.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it. Well, the toughest pitch in baseball to hit is the fastball that's up. Sometimes you're able to lay on it.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Good early fastball to call the ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2-2 on the way. Tough pitch to lay off that time, but it is full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Got it. 1 away.
Man, that's a hard slider. But nice back break, John. That's a great strike. That's a tough one to hit. This one will run down and away a little bit, but as you can see, K-Zone would have still called it a strike.
Well, he does get that swinging here, and his confidence goes down a little bit right with him. Here's the lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Helton is in that big 4th spot here. 1 out, not on. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Let's see it, Garrett. Come on now.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the.
Looks like the pitcher made a mistake
Let's see it, Garrett. Come on now.
This is swung on and hit him again. Presto dives and he makes the catch. Oh man! Here's a moment now to take a look at the Padres defense. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch on the way. Took something off and it swung on and missed. Strike 1. pitch on the way. And it's down and in to even up the count at 1. One ball, one strike to pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Change up, got him, and the side is retired. Nice pitch in the inside corner, and we got him chasing.
Boy, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got outdueled by the pitcher on that one.
Nothing doing here this afternoon. After 1, San Diego has the lead, 3-0. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. Ramon Hernandez will be the first man up. First pitch to him. Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1. Check swing at the pitch that finds the strike zone anyway. 0-2.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again on KZ. Here's another look at the four-seam fastball. This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes a swing at it anyway.
Well, he had to, right?
Well, yeah, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder and take one for the team.
He watches the curve in there for a called strike. He deals.
Oh, here's a pitch that could
You're in
easily
over
get
your
the
head,
block.
Green.
And deep left center field. This ball is way back, and that is going to one hop off the wall. The throw to third.
This one catches way too much of the plate in the flat. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
Missed with the fastball. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the heater. And we're even now, 2-2. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the way.
Pitch is down. That shows great control. When he strikes him out on the 5th pitch of this at bat, he's got to go down anyway.
He's really showing a nice rhythm out there. Sean Burrows steps in. Last season he had just 2 runs all year. With a career slugging percentage under 400. And he fouls this one off. He kicks, he throws. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, man, the big hook, and he struck it out. The side is retired.
Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 2 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just let's get to the plate, and then take your spot. The San Diego Padres pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Padres lead 3-0. The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up. Todd Helton will be the first man up. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing on a line drive. The throw to second.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. Base hit with no one out.
Holiday is now now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate. Nobody out and a runner at first. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. And a throw over the front. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming.
It's easy to chase this pitch because it looks so good when the changeup is up and in, but the hitter stays off of this one.
He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the dugout wanted that one. Full count. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 4-out number 1.
Great location on this pitch. Kept it down and struck the corner. It wasn't easy to strike this guy out. It took 6 pitches to send him back to the bench.
Yeah, he had a very determined at-bat up there, but this guy's just pretty strong. He's too strong right now to hit. Clint Barnes comes to the plate. Last season, he had just 2 home runs all year. Finished up with 10 RBIs last year. Has him out front as he swings and misses strike 1. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. He throws. He's down to third. Over to second for 1 and 2. A double play. They needed the ground ball there, and they got it.
John has put it right around the horn for 2. Nice turn by the second baseman. Excellent job to finish it off.
No runs on 1 hit and nobody left out. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. San Diego out on top, 3-0. And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next. Ryan Giles is due up second, and you've always got to be very careful with him.
Ball 1.
And that's outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Wilson to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Wilson with just an incredible diving catch in the outfield.
Well, it seems like I've said it before, John, but I'll say it again. That's almost automatic with this guy. We've seen him do it so often before. Guess what? He does it again.
Giants outstanding. 2 homers earlier. First pitch going. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Moore is right there, and he puts it away.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it. And the result is an easy fly to right.
Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch on the way. On the outside corner for a called strike. This one will have a chance to go. It's fair. Gone. A home run. That puts another run to their lead. The big fly putting them up by 4 in this one.
Let's see this one again on K-Lo. It was a 4-seam fastball. This one's headed inside on him, but as you can see, he shortened his swing and managed to get the fat part of the bat on the ball.
Now that's a big fly there, Joe. And that gives his ball club a boost. That is some real power. I think NASA might call him that. Glasgow will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs. Nobody out. First pitch good. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses high and away. Ball 1.
How about a pop-up? Let's go.
1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Changeup is strong.
Here's the changeup coming at you on tape. You get a better look at how it moves. This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just timed the swing wrong. Batting is all about rhythm, and you appear off here.
And a nice job by the pitcher. pitcher whose job is to upset his timing rhythm up there.
The Padres pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Padres lead 4-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Charles Johnson
Is due up second in the next half inning.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. This one popped up foul behind the plate. The 1-1 pitch on the way. He swings and hits this one foul.
The 1-2 pitch.
Got it. 1 away.
Good pitch on the outside edge. He couldn't do anything with that one. That's a tough pitch for 2 strikes. Well, he only had 4 pitches in that at bat, but let's go back and take a look at it.
Great pitches, Joe. Johnson will get his first crack at it. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Hard 1.
He's getting recognized now, even though his ball club is struggling here. With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
And he delivers.
Fastball, got it. 2 down.
Seems like he's added a couple of feet on his fastball. He's getting by all these hits. Here's a replay of those last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't get much to hit that time, that's for sure. Kennedy comes up for the first time right now. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Heavy is there to make the catch in the side of the time. No runs, no hits, and no runs. With 3-3 here at the ballpark.
San Diego has the lead.
4-0.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Ramon Hernandez
Is due up second in the next half inning.
fastball swung and missed 0-1. Now here's a ball grounded towards the hole. Helton is up with it.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Hernandez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and the ball popped up foul down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low outside, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
The 3-1 pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch is in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball. That's the second out of the inning.
Well, he was missing big. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Green will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He throws. So a high drive. This could be trouble. And the top of the order is coming up.
Preston Wilson
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch to him.
When you're seeing the ball this good, time just seems to slow down. That's when you know you're in the zone.
This one swung on and hit him the other. And this one hops off the wall. The throw to second.
If they're going to make any running winning, they're going to need to get some base running. And they've got the leadoff man aboard.
1 man on, nobody out.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. There he goes towards second. And he's in there at second.
The throw is too late here, John. He's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first.
Let's see it, Gary. Come on now.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
That'll wake you up in a hurry.
He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
That's a great two-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Preston Wilson
Comes in here. Last year he hit 6 homers. He's slugging .480 in his career.
The crowd is really rallying behind their team, but they have a long way to go to come back in this one.
Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to chase one, but he wouldn't. That's ball 1.
Most of your power hitters like to extend their arms on that pitch away, but that one was too far.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. That's the second out of the inning.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at that trip. 1 second, 2 down.
First pitch going.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
Struck it out, and that's strikeout number 8 thus far.
3 pitches coming out. Great pitch here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later.
The Colorado Rockies get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second.
5th inning upcoming here at Coors Field.
The Padres on top 4-0.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next.
Mark Loretta
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, they're setting up inside, but just missed off the inside corner.
Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Fastball swung on and missed. He struck it out. 1-1.
You almost see the batter's eyes light up on this pitch. It's coming high and across the middle of the plate. He should have put that thing in the harbor.
Instead, he swung and hit nothing but air.
Burrow will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, they missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
A lot of times that fastball up and in can be the toughest pitch for anybody to hit.
Now the 2-0 pitch. Changeup just misses, and he runs it to 3-0.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
The 3-0 pitch. And he takes 4-pitch walk.
Well, there's 4 straight balls. He better start throwing some strikes or he's going to be out of there.
So Red will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball.
1 out. Man on first.
First pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. The second for 1. He got just what he was looking for in getting him to hit into that double play.
Well, it was a ball about belt high, and he just didn't get a real good swing on it. Maybe it's stupid to suggest a bunt in that situation. It wouldn't have been a bad idea.
And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. And we'll go to the last half of inning number 5. San Diego's out in front, 4-0.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Matt Holliday will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes.
Now he's throwing the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with a fastball.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Misses the inside corner that time. 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch.
This slider had the bottom drop out too much, and it also was outside for a ball.
The 3-0 pitch, here it comes. And he watches the slider all the way. 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 pitch is a fastball that's by him. 3-2. This is the payoff pitch coming. He got him, and that is 9 strikeouts now.
Good pitch on the outside. Anything without catch, a tough pitch with 2 strikes. It wasn't easy to strike this guy out. It took 6 pitches to send him back to the bench.
Yeah, he had a very determined at-bat up there, but this catch is pretty strong. He's too strong right now to hit. Nobody on base with 1 out.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Slider just misses the block, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Fastball is cut on and missed. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
The 2-2 pitch. Got it. And that is strikeout number 10 in this game.
Man, his fastball has a compliment today. He's swung up 10 hitters already. The ball's going up and in on him, but he should have been able to handle that one.
It still looked like he just had some trouble timing his swing.
Well, you really got to be careful about timing those inside pitches, because as a hitter, you need to shorten your swing to get to them.
And this is low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's off the plate away. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball called strike 1. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes. Strike 2. 2-2 on the way. Struck him out, and that is number 11 strikeout in the ballgame.
He's got a second down receiver. Some fastball on occasion. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout. It took him 5 to do it.
He's a tough at that, Joe. There's a lot of guys who are going to go away empty-handed for the batter's box in this one.
Nothing across here in the inning. We've played 5-4.
San Diego out on top,
4-0.
And if you just tuned in, we want to remind you that I'm Joe.
Here it comes, and this one has started to be routine. It's like you said.
One lousy team to another, right, Giles?
Here's a swing of the fly ball.
Gone! A home run!
Well, now they just keep padding onto it. The solo homer makes it a 5-run lead.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again on K's on. Here's another look at the 4-seam fastball. You'll see him trying to get this pitch to the outside, but it doesn't get far enough away. He manages to get the fat part of the bat on the ball, and the result is a solo big fly.
Yeah, you could see the pitcher grimace as soon as he released that one. He knew it was going to be the likely outcome. That one was headed for the promised land. No outs and nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He was just a little bit under it. 0-1.
Hey, Nevin, you're overrated.
The pitch.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
This one's coming in on him, and he chased it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
First pitch to him. Swung on and ripped towards second. Meyer has it. Under first for
Flagged this one down, and then he had to make the top off-balance throw, get a little extra on it, and he did it.
He knows he had to get rid of this thing in a hurry. No time to set himself. He just got to gather this thing and make the transfer and just whip it across there as quickly as possible.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it.
With 2 strikes, got to swing at anything close.
Swung on a miss. He struck it out in the top of the side as he comes.
A fantastic strikeout pitch here. He's headed down and in. The batter just didn't have time to adjust. He never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
But you've got to give the pitcher credit, too. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but just a bad swing.
Yes, it was.
The San Diego Padres pick up a run on the homer. Now we'll go to the last of the 6.
San Diego out on top,
5-0.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Charles Johnson
Will be the first man up.
fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Here it comes.
Took something off that time and he's in control. It's 0-2.
Hey, DJ!
Got it. And that is strikeout number 12 for him.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Right place. This pitch is going up on the top shelf, and he tries to chase it. Got to give the pitcher credit for just putting one past him there.
I can't believe he missed that pitch, Joe. It was up in the zone. It was right there on a tee for him to launch.
First pitch on the way. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Roberts lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
And you want to talk about settling in. 8 in a row he's retired.
Roberts is on this thing all the way and makes a great diving catch.
Well, he's got to decide quickly whether to back up and try to cut the ball off or to go full speed and try to make the grab. And he chooses wisely. That's aggressive defense.
Miles will stand in. He's a switcher, batting left-handed.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
He delivers.
Swing, the ball hit on the ground. Nevin is there, and he'll step on first to retire this inning. The Rockies are shut down again, and that's 6 innings without a run so far. At the end of 6 full innings,
San Diego has the lead,
5-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Ramon Hernandez
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Called strike on the outside. 0-1. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch. Great location.
Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Doesn't offer it the slider, and it's 3-1. Now the 3-1 delivery. The 3-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. It's 3-2. This is the payoff pitch on the ground to third. Atkins is there. Over to first for out number 1. Green will step in. 1-2 ball.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Swinging a drive down the line and left, carrying deep back into the corner, and foul.
And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line.
Foul ball.
The pitch. Slider swung on this. Two down.
That's a hard slap. That's a great pitch by pitch. Tough one to hit. This one's headed toward the outside corner. The pitcher just fooled him. He needs to be a bit more disciplined up there.
Yeah, you got that outside pitch. You can't just like try to jerk it and pull it. And you're going to either miss or you're going to pop up or something every time.
Man, that was a bad swing. Now you're in the hole. You just got to concentrate on making contact.
Fastball swung on and missed on the side of the target.
He was punished again, John.
Well, he's got that great stuff because you don't see guys go down in 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
No runs, no hits, nobody left. 7th-inning stretch time here in Denver. Padres lead it 5-0. The number 2 hole will be getting things started next. Todd Helton, a very feared hitter. He's set to bat 3rd in the inning. First pitch to him. Curveball stays up and just about gets him.
Well, he's not afraid to pitch inside, and he gives you a pretty good example of that there.
Whoa. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. Loretta has got it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Wilson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out. Nobody on. First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on, missed 0-1. On the way. Gets him to commit there, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out. That is 13 strikeouts in this one.
Great location on this pitch. Kept it down and caught the corner.
Helton will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 outs. Nobody on.
The Padres really rallying behind their team, but they have a long way to go to come back in this one. And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Ball high and deep to left center field. Still going. Out of here. A home run. Oh, this is with nobody on base. But they're still got a shot before they're down by 4.
John, this one just barely makes it to the wall. I didn't even think we were going to have enough carry to get to the wall, but it went out of here.
Yeah, you know what, out of the power out of that. A liner, you really have to have some strength behind it.
Well, you don't have any cheapies to left center, but that's when it was pretty well struck.
Holiday will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch going.
That pitch will keep you from leaning out over the plate on the next one.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is a curveball that breaks outside. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. And that one's wide of the mark, and it's 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. He had the green light 3-0, but he missed it. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch on the way. He lays off that time.
Ball full. Good discipline by the hitter to lay off that high pitch.
Barnes will will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Runner on first, 2 outs. Here's a throw over to first, but he's back in time. 2 down, a runner at first. First pitch, here it comes.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
Over to first, but he's back in time.
Pitch on the way.
The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
You'll look foolish.
Get this man a fly swatter.
The Colorado Rockies narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. We'll move ahead to the 8th.
A big swing on this one. Deep to right field. Gone! A home run!
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time. Well, he leaves the pitch right in the middle of the zone that time, and it's bye-bye baby, as Russ Hodges would say.
Yeah, great Hall of Fame broadcaster. And the 9th inning's coming up quickly, Joe. I don't think they can afford to give up any more runs here.
No, you're right. This is the time your pitcher needs to step up and some challenge. Show me something here.
Loretta will cut it back down. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
The bases are empty, nobody out.
First pitch to it, and he holds off on one low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location. One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
Had a big 2-0 cut there, but he missed it. 2-1. The 2-1 offer. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Big swing and a miss. Now change up. He struck him out. 1-1.
He's looking for a fastball, John, but he got the change up. Going right through it. Strike 3. Well, he strikes him out on the good pitches with his bat, but he's got to go sit down anyway.
He's really showing a nice rhythm out there. 1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way.
Well, he can't throw a change up in the middle of the plate. You'll get hurt there.
He deals.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Swung on and missed. That was on 2.
When you put your hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get over the plate. He does it right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
Nice pitch on the inside corner, and he got it chasing.
Boy, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got outdueled by the pitcher on that one.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Helton is there. Throw in time to first. What a play! The Padres pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. Here come the Rockies in the home half of the 8th. Padres lead 6-1.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Charles Johnson is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch to him. Swings over it for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the curveball. 1 down.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. Strikeout.
Johnson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. And that's off the straight away. 1-0.
Well, he's getting some encouragement here from the crowd. It's nice to see the fans are still paying attention.
The 1-0 pitch is a changeup. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
The 2-1 pitch on the way. The 2-1 pitch is a changeup. Swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch.
Ball 3.
Tough pitch to lay off that time, but it is full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Green is there, and he makes the catch. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
The only thing that can be thrown up when you get away with it is a fastball, not the split.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Change up just off the corner. Now he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way.
This one ends up and in, but the catcher didn't call for it there.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Oh, not again, folks. Too many of these fat pitches by this pitcher, and it's going to cost him and his team.
The ball hit high and deep down the line in right. Tell it goodbye. Well, this one is nobody on base. Maybe the flags of base runners out there right now. But they've still got a shot at this ball again. They're down by 4.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you on the change-off. Give you a better look. This isn't a bad pitch. The hitter just puts a great swing on it.
Pitch was down in the zone, and usually the pitcher feels pretty secure down in the zone. But this guy, Brent, is a pretty good low ball hitter.
Yeah, John, you got to give him a lot of credit for being able to get underneath that pitch.
Aaron Myers steps in now. During his big league career, he's hit 294. He's got 6 career home runs. Swinging a high pop-up into foul ground behind first. He kicks.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle.
Otska
Has it. Throws on the first, and the side is retired. The Rockies narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. 2-8, 10th inning count up. San Diego's out in front, 6-2.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Ramon Hernandez will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Let's go.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings it, lines this one towards the hole. Helton has it. And the throw in time at first, and oh man, what a play!
Guzman comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the right side. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
When you got a spot with pitches like that, not a lot you can do.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control, 0-2. Swings and lines this one back up the middle, and that one falls in there base hit. The throw to second.
The key here is he really stays back on the ball. He lets his bat do the work and just makes good, solid contact.
The 1 out was a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. To second for 1.
These kind of plays are bread and butter to baseball. You can have incredible hitting, great pitching, but when you can pull out great defensive plays like this, you're going to have a much better chance of winning a lot of ball games over the course of the season.
No runs on 1 hit, and nobody left out. And we move on to the last of the ninth. The Padres lead 6-2.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Todd Helton
Is due up third. He's got to be in the pitcher's mind right now. He'll be up third next inning.
This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Good downward action to the splitter. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Got it. 1 away.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's the way it comes right. It's a tough one to hit. John, he delivers a slider on this one. But he's in good pitching rhythm now, John. His strikeout on 4 pitches sits the hitter down.
Yeah, he just blew him away.
Wilson will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to the plate.
1 out. Nobody on.
He starts him on with a changeup inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Great time to call the changeup, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the splitter. That's out number 2.
A lot of people say the splitter is tough to hit. That one is really tough. You can almost see the batter's eyes light up on this pitch. It's coming high and across the middle of the plate. He should have put that thing in a harbor.
Instead, he swung and hit nothing but air.
First pitch to him. This one swung on and fouled away.
Hey, now, Todd. Hey,
He
what's that
delivers. Also, the ball hit well to keep right field. Way back there. Gone! A home run!
Well, John Taylor, with the vast majority of good hitters at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in. Now we'll get a chance, John, to see the slider on page. Some hitters really like him down and in. Apparently, he's one of them. That ball was hammered.
A majestic, soaring blast right there, Joe. That followed the outline of Mount Everest, I think. Hoffman will be the new pitcher in the game. He was a 7-game winner last year.
Well, Trevor Hoffman has been one of the top pros in the league for most of his 12-year career. And he got the numbers to back that up. He has 393 career saves entering the 2005 season. Look for him to add to that number after this one.
First pitch on the way.
That's what you call backing him off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to pitch.
And we're 1 strike away, man, and the fans are up and howling.
The 1-2 pitch.
It showed some quick reflexes getting out of the way of that pitch.
2-2 pitch. Swung at the pitch, and the ball game is over. The San Diego Padres
Are able to win this one, Joe. A very fine victory for them on the road.
And, John, let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and beat another big league team, you got to consider yourself lucky.
Brian Giles was one of the many heroes of this one at the plate. And he's our ESPN Video Games player of the game.
Giles really had a nice day at the plate. We're used to these kind of performances from him, though. Anytime you see Brian Giles penciled in the lineup card, you know you're going to get a good, productive day from him.
And that just about wraps things up from here. A reminder to tune into baseball tonight as Carl Ravitch has a complete recap of today's baseball action. Now for Joe Morgan and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller wishing you and yours a very pleasant good afternoon.
Once again, the final score, the Padres win it 6-3.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Denver.